Hello, Aries. Welcome to your year at a glance for 2026. Happy New Year, and let's go. I don't know why, but I saved you for last for some reason, so my voice is a little crackly. I hope you bear with me. We're going to have a great reading. I just know it. I've exhausted all my decks. They're all tired out, but I have a new deck now, fresh energy. The pulp deck is out, and I feel it's very appropriate for Aries moving forward. So I'm going to pull one card for each month, and I'll lay them out here, 4, 4, and 4. And then any clarification we need on any month, if anything dares to be vague, I will check it out, okay? And yes, we're in between unchristmasing, so the backdrop is a little discombobulated right now, but I really wanted to get to you before we got too far into January, so you had a heads up. Okay, so January for Aries. Oh, nice way to start. Queen of Wands. Now, Aries is Wands energy. If you didn't know, it's fire energy. And Wands work hard. You know, they're all about getting it done, doing the work, putting the effort in. It's part emotional and part physical. So it's a big energy. And the Queen of Wands is someone who can get it done. So if you are the Queen of Wands, if you're, 40 or up, if you're an Aries, that's you. And for you to come out first in the reading is phenomenal. So this month has to be all about you, your wishes, dreams, and desires. And I feel that this is a great time for you to do your vision board, make the plan, whether you're male or female. The Queen of Wands energy is for you, Aries. And you're supposed to take control now. Command your life. Know what you want to move forward. Why is the black cat there? Because you're very intuitive, but you don't trust it enough. You don't use it enough. So January is your month to tap into that intuition, to make a plan for the rest of the year, and use your ingenuity and your gut instincts to make a daring plan for 2026, because this is the year that is all about endings and new beginnings. February for Aries. What is February about for Aries? No, I don't pick the flyaways on this kind of thing. I play by the rules for the year at a glance. Try to keep it the same. Here we go. February, and they're lively. February for Aries. Wow, the star. This is unbelievable. I don't know why I saved Aries for last, because it's in the beginning of the astrological cycle. But for your sign card to come out, the Queen of Wands, whether you're a king or a knight or a page, and that's usually by age, just the fact that your sign is present for January shows me that you've already begun the acceleration of your plan, your life plan. You're already in it. You've already made some big decisions. You're already moving forward. This year is going to be about building the momentum to that, okay? So stay honest with yourself. Stay honest with those around you. And most importantly, trust your intuition and your gut from January. The star is ensuring that plans will work out perfectly. This is like the light at the end of the tunnel. Things that work out perfectly. Your time to shine. February, you are really making your ownership of dreams and desires known. You're owning it. You're walking the talk. So February is going to be a brilliant month for you. Oh, let me shuffle a little bit. March, January, February, March. What's coming up for March for Aries? This is crazy so far. This is a Good start. The Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is, well, so you see her hiding behind there. You might discover a secret in March. You might find out something about someone you're not particularly crazy about what you find out. So you're going to have to deal with it. So March is going to be a month, but maybe it's not a bad thing, okay? But it is a discovery. So there you are. You've painted all those stars on the wall, and now there's a nude model work, and I think I have to cover that up for Facebook. Yeah, I think I have to, for YouTube rather. I have to cover that up. So I'll put a crystal on her body. Nothing's showing, but I think they take you off if you have cards that have nudies on them. So March is your month to pay attention, and any secrets that are discovered, try to find a middle ground about it, okay? Be open-minded. You are an artist after all, right? You're the creator of this. So try to be open-minded about what you discover, and it should work out okay. But you are going to be surprised about something. You're going to be surprised to find out something about a situation or a person. So March is your time of discovery. And that could be a great thing. Ah, that's intriguing. Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you're going to find some money you didn't know you had. You know, that could also be. Eight of Pentacles could be about money and discovering some you didn't know you had, or a new source of income. So there's that possibility too. When I do a general reading, I'm just kind of throwing out the information. When I do a one-on-one reading, I'm feeling the vibe of the person I'm reading for, so I can be more direct as to what the card means and what it signifies. So in a general read, take everything with, a grain of salt. Take it. Maybe not every card is going to resonate for that particular month. Maybe it's not even going to resonate at all with you, but it might be spot on in some way or shape or form. So be open-minded and take what you want and leave the rest on the table. January, February, March, April for Aries. Four of Cups. So you get stuck here, Aries. I feel like whatever you discover in March, you're a little hungover with it in April. You're still thinking about it. You're saying, well, should I stay or should I go? Right? So there may be a regret, like, oh, maybe I wish I didn't open that ledger. Then I wouldn't see that somebody was, taking a few bucks out of the till. I wish I didn't look at the text messages. I wouldn't have seen you know what I'm saying? There's a regret there about what you found out, and I feel like you're putting it on yourself. So we'll get some clarity as to what that is when I pull the clarifiers. Let's look at May for Aries. Now, we're in your birthday time, so here with the regret, the Four of Cups. And it could be just I wish that didn't happen. But it's not a big deal, because 4 is a low energy. It's not like the Ten of Swords or the Death card. It's just like, oh, I wish that didn't happen. And you're kind of stuck on it. But it's always good if you find out a secret that you should know about. Well, let's see if that's what it is. What's coming up for May for Aries? 9 of Wands. Okay, so now you're going into battle mode. You're like, all right, that's never going to happen again. I'm watching myself. I'm taking care of my property. I'm taking better care of my money, if it had something to do with money. Or I'm watching out for my business partner, okay? Or in my love life, I'm not going to let anybody come in and spoil our joy. And that could be it too. There could be somebody who comes in and tries to steal your joy, or your boyfriend, or your or your shoes. There's something, right? So we'll get clarifier on that. Let's see June for Aries. What's up for June? In June for Aries. Wow, the mother lode. Ace of Cups. June is a great month. Let's just say that. Period. Ace of Cups is the mother lode, right? There's the divine as it works. Your spirituality is intact. Maybe it was good that you had that little surprise because now you've done a little soul searching. And now you've been in gratitude for the good that you do have. So the universe is giving you lots of rewards, abundance of love, money, time, energy, fun. Okay, so June kicks it off. We have the star in February. Don't forget, light at the end of the tunnel. Good things are flowing to you. But your birthday month, we got something to work on, and we'll clarify that. And this could be just a side subject. And when we get the clarifier, we'll know what's really going on. Because your read so far is so strong, starting with that Queen of Wands. Okay. What's coming up in July for Aries? July for Aries. Temperance. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land. You're torn. I'm going to tell you, I feel like this is about fun. It's almost like I don't want to go to work today. I want to go play some more. So you're really trying to balance it out in July. You're still a little drunk with joy from June. You're still like bubbling over with all this abundance and joy and happiness. So July, it's like, oh, I don't want to go back to work. Oh, I don't want to be a grown-up. I want to play some more. So July looks like it's going to be fun. Really, look at this card. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. It's the fallen angel kind of thing, where part angel, part earth angel, but part man, part woman, all angel. Okay, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. But the main thing is, it's going to be I feel fun. Lots of fun in July. August for Aries. Maybe you spent a little too much money in July, because August you're holding on to it for dear life. So let this be a warning to you, and maybe in July, watch it a little, okay? It's good to have fun, but make sure it's not costing you a fortune and you're sweating to pay the bills in August. I want you to have fun in August too. So that's a good forewarning. It's a good weather report. Balance the budget. Keep your hand in your pocket in July. You don't have to be the one picking up the tab all the time. Or you don't have to go to the big restaurant. Go to the deli, go make a picnic basket. Cook at home. Light the candles. Cook on the grill. It's summertime. You don't have to be, I love this guy. He's in the quicksand and he's holding on to his money for dear life. And it's interesting, you have the 2 4s here. Major Arcana, 2 4s here. Major Arcana, Ace of Cups. Big, big energy for you, Aries. All right, here we go. We're going into the finish line now. September, October, November, December. Okay, September for Aries. 6 of Cups. Oh, revisiting old dreams, old friends coming back into life, reflecting on the beautiful summer you had. Now it's back to work, but you're doing great and you're reminiscing. It could actually be someone from your past coming back in and telling you how great you look, telling you what a great job you've done. So Aries, be proud of yourself. So far you've built a beautiful year. You've created a beautiful year for yourself. October. 5 of Cups. Again, here you are a little regretful. The 5 of Cups usually is you're oh man, you're looking at your checkbook going, I spent what? in the summer, like this summer, I spent how much on that trip? Like the bills are coming in. This could also be regrets about this Six of Cups showing up, someone from your past showing up. Maybe there's a regret here, or you feel like you've missed out on something. So we'll get clarity on that. The 5 is also a change. Maybe you've made a decision in October that maybe you rushed into, wasn't the right decision. All right, we'll get clarity on that. November for Aries. 5 of Wands, 2 5s now. 2 4s here, 2 5s here, 4 4 5 5. You may want to Google angel number 4455. That could be another message for you. But what I'm seeing with the 5 of Wands is November is, we're getting into holiday season. Some people don't want to work. Some people want to go party. Some people want you to host. There's people, emotions are heightened. God knows what's going on in the world. You need to get involved in 0 of this. Okay, that's what this card is about. So the 5 of Wands is saying whatever's going on out there, just stay in your spot, stay in your bubble, step away from the drama. Don't buy into anyone else's song or dance or victim story. You don't need it. You don't need to hear it. You don't need to be a part of it. It's not your story. This is not your story, but you will be an observer. And that's what all you should do is observe. December for Aries. 2 of Cups. It's a lovely time for romance and love and partnership. Woo! I had to look at the underlying energy. 10 of Cups. So the 2 of Cups on top, 10 of Cups on the bottom. 10 of Cups is happily ever after, just so you know. So if there is a union, if there is a partnership, if there is a deal making or a ring being offered, it's a very, very, very positive outcome. I need a bit of water. I know it's a plastic bottle, but I can't, I knock over the mugs. I'm an Italian. I talk with my hands. I have to have something I can seal up. I have my other bottle. I'll take care of it. No more plastic. I get it. All right. I did my penance. Tell us about this 8 of Pentacles and 4 of Cups. January, February. Tell us about March and April for Aries. What's going on March and April for Aries? What's going on in March and April for Aries? What's the story for Aries, March and April? Okay, you're juggling work and time. Working hard. Remember, you're supposed to work hard, play hard. All work, no play is not good. So let's see. Working too hard, the need to bring balance in, and balancing the budget. All right, that makes sense. March, renewal. Review the past with compassion and forgiveness, but head in a new direction. Get clarity on your life purpose. Karma, justice. So instead of regret, if things didn't quite work out, perhaps that's karma that came into play. So just work it out the best you can, knowing that it will all balance out in the end, because the Justice card is saying that you will win. You will be in the advantage as long as your actions, your intentions are of the highest integrity. Underlying energy is a 7. And the Lovers. So let's see. Is there anything else we should know from March or April? So we know he's got to balance the budget, and she has to be forgiving and head in a new direction. I'm mixing up the pronouns just because. And justice is coming, so whatever regrets that you're having, maybe you don't like the way things turn out, but they had to turn out that way because of karma. But it's nothing bad, okay? It's nothing bad. One more card on this Four of Cups. What is Aries regretting? What is it pertaining to? Is it about money spent, worrying about money? Because that seems to be a theme here, money, money, money. You regret the end of a situation. So there's an opportunity for new happiness. So you're putting an end, whatever secret you found out about or whatever was exposed. And I'm feeling this is about work. I'm feeling that you discover something where you work, and it has to do with a fellow worker. And you're almost regretful that you found that out. But they're telling you forgiveness, forgive, forget, and move forward. Okay? It will all work out according to karma. So you don't have to do anything. Karma will take care of it. Okay? And the situation, now that you found out about it, and you're regretful that you found out about it, I don't think you want to be the one to find this out, but the situation has ended. So you don't have to deal with it anymore. Okay, I feel better about that. If it were a love story, there would be different cards here. I would have cups and partnerships or three of cups, like an affair. That's not what it is. This is about you discovering something in business or at work or maybe in the family, but someone doing something that isn't for the highest and best, not in high integrity. You find someone doing something not in high integrity, and you regret that you were the one who found that out. Okay, now May. Why is the Nine of Wands in May? What are you protecting that you created? Is it the love interest? Is it the job? What is this May all about? It's about you protecting your position. So look at this. We have the Queen of Wands. Let me get a close up on that. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the King of Wands. Okay, so this is very powerful energy. So that Nine of Wands is here because in May, maybe you're going to be offered a promotion, or you're in a leadership position already and you're being challenged. So know that you have to stay the course. You have to own your leadership role. You have to own your integrity. Keep your eyes on the big picture and communicate your mission. You don't need to be sensitive or you don't need to put up with anybody's criticism. That's why the Ace of Cups follows this. So, wow, I love that. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. This could also mean if you're in a relationship, there's beautiful balance here. You're both very, very strong energies and respectful of each other's talents. So I like that as well. And I know that in the leadership position or in this promotion, I'm going to pull one more card on that. Oh yeah, you're going places. Look at that. There's the Chariot on the King of Wands. So you're going places. You're moving up. Rewards that come from hard work. Balancing many priorities at once. Public recognition. So this is about career. And they're telling you, protect what you've created. Don't let anyone steal your joy, your thunder, or your position. You've worked hard for it. And the Chariot is letting you know you're not done yet. You're moving forward. You have more ground to cover. Whoa, I love that, Aries. But why is Aries so worried about money here? Why are you worried about money? Why are you holding on to that? And these 2 4s side by side. 2 4s side by side. 4 4 5 5. Look up that number, 4455. When we're done, look that number up. Four of Pentacles, why are you here? Oh, I forgot to put these cards in. And I'll put these cards back in. Let's see what comes up. I don't usually do that. But something just told me to put all the cards back in because they may need one of those cards, I guess. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Isn't that interesting? Here's the Six of Cups. There's the Six of Cups. Has something to do with old plans, old dreams. Maybe somebody came back from your past and you tried to showboat and you spent a little bit too much money. Release. Letting go of the past. Ah. Look at that. You're holding on to money because you're building for the future. You're building towards this. You're building towards this new partnership coming up. Okay? So that's why you're holding on to the money. So it's nothing negative. You're being careful. Good, because after you spent so much money during the summer. No. So you're just being careful because you're planning for the future. Now tell me why you have regrets there in October. What is the five? Why is the Five of Cups there in October? Why is the Five of Cups in October? You have some regrets. And here's the Nine of Pentacles. This is enjoying the fruits of your labor. This is money, 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 money coming in. This could be a woman in your life or a partner in your life. This could be you, successful entrepreneurship. What are you regretting? Shining your light. Oh, that's why they wanted this back in. Six of Pentacles. The good you've done coming back to you. So why the five? Why? What is your regret? Look, okay, so now we have the Four of Cups. Also regret. Missing an opportunity. Oh, you have regret that you missed an opportunity. So you're going to be offered an opportunity perhaps to do something on your own. Entrepreneurship, which would bring you a lot of money. Maybe somebody wants you to invest in something, or maybe it's a stock or Bitcoin or something, and you don't do it. And you're going to miss out on it because the return on it would be good. Whatever the offer is for you to invest, to put out a little bit money, I would say don't miss that opportunity because this is a missed opportunity. So that's what your regret is about. It's about a missed opportunity. So in October, pay attention. If somebody says, hey, I got a piece of land that I can sell to you cheap, you want it? I don't think so. And then 6 months down the road, you find out, oh my God, that land would have been worth double now. You missed the opportunity. So you have regret. So it's that kind of a thing. So, woo, what just flew out? I love it. I wanted to look for the Five of Wands. The Sun flew out. I'm going to leave the Sun right there. That's for you, Aries. A time of great joy and success for 2026. What else is this Five of Wands about? Who's battling? What's this drama? Who's creating all this drama? It doesn't matter. You're not participating. You're moving forward. You're leaving them behind. You have joy. You're going towards joy. You are going towards joy. You're leaving this situation behind. Yeah. You're letting something go here or someone go. Let go of unnecessary worry, unnecessary care. Just pay attention to your own intuition, which this is telling me your intuition is saying move forward. Oh yeah, look, you are moving forward. You're leaving all the drama behind in November. You're not listening to the naysayers. Give me a little more about the Two of Cups. what is this? Is this a marriage, a business partnership? Is this good health, nice balanced health? What is this Two of Cups for Aries? Five of Wands again. There's drama about this Two of Cups. Has to do with you working too much, not giving enough. Yep, the new opportunity. Moving forward. You're getting all the same cards. You're moving forward. So this Two of Cups and that Five of Wands, here you are, the King of Wands. Look at that. Will this Two of Cups be a happy union? Because I have this Five of Wands here, that the arguments and the drama are about, well, you're working all the time, I never get to see you. How is it affecting the Two of Cups? What does the King of Wands or the Queen of Wands have to do to have a happy, balanced union here with the Two of Cups? Excuse me. Doing what you're passionate about. New opportunity. Letting go of the past. Be there for those in need. So, here you are, Aries. November, December, you've got great opportunity coming in, which we already saw. The Sun, the Chariot, they're moving you forward, they're promoting you, whatever's going on. You're the big leader. But there's a partnership here that's suffering a little bit. It doesn't look like, it looks very happy here. But the cards that we pulled on it were like, you got to show up more. So make sure, no matter how busy you get, make sure you take time for your partner. Make sure you make your partner or your business, whether it's a business partner or a romantic partner, make sure you make them feel special and that you're setting aside some special time just for them, because it's very important that you do that. Okay, that will maybe lessen the Five of Wands. Maybe there won't be so much drama, because I feel that with the clarifiers we learned, that drama comes from the unhappy side of that couple saying, you're always working. When is there time for me? So let's take care of that right now, okay? 3 energy cards, one for each quarter. What's the energy for the first quarter, especially on that Eight of Pentacles? Appreciation. So yes, make sure you, instead of being in regret, be in gratitude. Appreciate all the good that's coming to you in this first quarter, starting with you owning the energy, you stepping into your power and your gifts and letting it flow, being the light at the end of the tunnel, not waiting for it, being it. Yeah, that's great. Stay in gratitude, appreciation. Rest and rejuvenation. Well, yeah, I could see that. You're going to have a heck of a good summer, so make sure you take time to take care of your vessel, take care of your body. There needs to be more focus, and I don't see it here, on you, on your health, on your physicalness, exercise and diet, and most importantly, your spirituality. And why am I saying most importantly? Because that energy is flowing through his body. If you're not in a state of alignment mentally or spiritually and emotionally, how can your body be in alignment? It can't. You have to have it all. 5th chakra, Gabrielle. So what will clear up any, disappointment or anger in this 3rd row here, September, October, November, December? Communication. The 5th chakra is the throat chakra. It's going to be very important for you in the last quarter of the year to be sure you're communicating your feelings, your advice, I don't know why that, but and your intentions. You really need to make sure that the people around you who love you and the people around you who work with you or for you, above you or below you, they know where you're coming from. Nobody's a mind reader, Aries. You have to communicate. So that's very, very important. Full moon cards for Aries. Full moon card for Aries. What advice do you have? Ooh, okay, I'll take you guys. Conclusions are within reach. Be bold and make the first move. Don't wait for somebody else to ask you to go somewhere, to do something for the promotion. Ask for it. A time to give rather than take. And I really feel that's tied to the throat chakra. State your intentions. Let them know how you feel about things. You are very close to achieving your goal. Wow. So that's great, great news for this year. You are very close to achieving your goal. And look at that. That's the last card that fell out. The first card was conclusions are within reach. So the first part of your year is big movement. You're owning it. You move through it. There's a promotion. There's advancement. And then, there's a little jealousy or regret or time slips through your fingers. But the abundance is flowing. And the love is flowing. You just have to make sure you're present for it. And make sure that you're enjoying it. Take time, play hard, work hard. Work hard, play hard. Keep that balance going. And this is going to be not just a good year for you, Aries. This is going to be an unbelievably great year for you because it's all coming together. And maybe even bigger and better than you think. Okay? So I thank you so much for joining. Have a healthy, happy, and very prosperous and abundant new year. I send you love and blessings.